What up, everybody? Jay Chi-Town coming back with a topic that I needed to jump on a long time ago. I've been kind of jumping around with the transgender topic, but as you can see, the scripture that's displayed is a topic that we really need to get into almost as an emergency. I mean, this is urgent that if you didn't know, you should know by now. According to John 5:19, that the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. And as you can see, looks like the earth being held up by Satan. That's Satan's hand. So it goes hand in hand with that scripture. The whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. It didn't say a third of the earth or half, the whole world. So what does this mean? Well, we know that when the Messiah was on earth, he was tempted by Satan, and Satan took him up and showed him all the glories of the earth. And he said that these things were given to me, and if you just do an act of worship to me, then I will give it to you. So he wanted Jesus, or the Messiah, to go in on him, on what he was doing here on earth. But of course, we know Messiah rejected Satan's offer. But this lets us know that the Most High, the Almighty, is allowing Satan to rule so that the whole world can see that Satan's rule cannot solve man's problems. Okay? So the whole world means every entity, organization, company, you name it, is lying in the power of the wicked one. Religious group. Satan has the keys to every door. To any religious organization, he has a key. Why? Because this is Satan's world. This is his what? House. So when the Most High hurled him down to earth, when he kicked him out of heaven, he hurled him down to earth, not to the moon, not to any planets out there that scientists says that we have. That hasn't been proven. That's just a whole different story. But so there was a reason why they were hurled down here to earth, because this is where Satan came down and introduced sin with the temptation to Adam and Eve. So because of that, the Most High is allowing him to rule for a short period of time. In the Most High's eyes, a short period of time. To us, it's been thousands of years. And frankly, we're just getting really tired of all the satanic things that we see. So this is going to be kind of a lengthy video as I'm trying to break it down, how important it is to know where he has his fingers in, what organizations, and I'm going to show you some pictures and some quick little clips on the things that people that are a part of his organization, how they identify Satan's brand, his name on every product. So let's go out. And I'm going to be also touching on a couple celebrities I wanted to get on that are transgender. But in this video, you'll see in the beginning of these video clips is usually when they pop up their pyramid or the 666, letting you know that this commercial is backed up by Satan. So let's see if you can catch it. I mean, come on, everybody. I mean, throughout the day, you gotta see this. You gotta see it. People, you gotta see the commercials and the TV shows that come on in the beginning. Usually, they throw up the pyramid. You don't see it? Let's go. Turn this down here. So this is some type of payday loan commercial. And as you can see, in the beginning, he threw up the pyramid. Let's go on further and see. He's getting his hands together to form the pyramid right there. Okay? So you might say this is a coincidence. Let's go to the next video. This is a Cox Cable commercial. In the beginning, he's throwing up his hands in a pyramid. You see it? He'll do it again for you right there. He's throwing up the pyramid. So you might be asking yourself, well, this is a posture that's become popular. No, it's not a posture. It's not the way they're holding their hands. They are forming their hands into a pyramid or a 666. I mean, I've presented myself on stage and gave plenty of presentations where I would use gestures, and pyramids and 666 was never part of it. You don't hold your hand in a pyramid. I mean, it's not a comfortable position because your elbows are above your waist, and holding your elbows above your waistline for a short period of time, it can be tiresome, especially when you're giving a presentation or a talk. So that's not comfortable. That's something that they're letting the elite know that they're down with the program and that they are in submission, that we're going to go ahead and mark our product with Satan's name, his signature, his insignia. That's his brand. And he wants it on everything. Why? Because this is his world. Let's go. So he's holding it up. And this is Cox Cable, a major cable communication company. So it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes, McDonald's, you name it. Churches, they all are a part of it. Satan is, when I say a part of it, they are bowing or showing that they are down with Satan. As simple as that. So we're going to go back and forth. I'm going to leave that alone for a second, and I want to get on to this. This is one of their transgender projects. Celine Dion is a major music entertainer and never really took the time to look at her until recently in a commercial. I think my next clip will show her in a commercial. But this interview, you can see characteristics of a man. Look at the big hands. Look at the big face, the man face, and the square shoulders. Females do not look like the entertainers that they put on TV. And then over a time, you become accustomed to thinking that this is what females look like. Well, maybe she's just not that attractive. That's a lot of them. A lot of them you're thinking, oh, they're not attractive. Why is that? Because they're men. Celine Dion is a man. And I think I downloaded this video, and I'm not going to do the entire video, but I just wanted a live picture of her where you can see how big her hands are, the way she moves, or he. This is a man. Let's see. Let's go to the next slide. This is the commercial I was referring to. If you can't see that this is a man, ain't nothing we can do for you. Celine Dion, the entertainer, is a man. There it is. Look, what more evidence do you need? There was one part that scared me coming up, where she kind of right there. Look, you see it? Let's go back. That's a man. Okay? Look at the big hands. It's just a man in drag with a wig on. That's all that is. Those are all partly men as well. But this is the power of the wicked one. He has perfected his craft, his new product, a transgender. You see it reflected in the movies. I don't know if you've seen that Avengers movie, but if you look at the whole dialogue, really, the female superheroes in that movie are pretty much tranny actresses. But the message that they're mixing in there is that their powers are going to exceed the masses. So, I mean, basically, the bad people that were uh, portrayed in that movie were actually the good people trying to fight against this horde of transgenders. Captain Avenger was a female and she is transgender. They're letting you know that this product that Satan has implemented in this world is very powerful, okay? Here you go again. That's Celine Dion. Just a man with good makeup on and a wig. There you go. See the brow bridge and the nose and the chin region? There's no curves on that female. Look at that. Okay? Let's go. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on her. Look at her showing your big hands. Not going to show too much time on Celine Dion, but this is like a shocker that I really never took the time to look at her. These people are, you can see the mustache being covered up. See it? These people are demonic. They have their demonic covens where they meet. And all these people that I'm showing you, they are meeting all together behind the scenes. People who are involved in psyops like Nipsey Hussle. He's supposed to be dead. Now, that character died, but he's still alive. He's probably at one of those meetings, those secret meetings. They had the Met Gala that just went by. So those are opportunities to meet as Satanists and demonic people. They all show up drinking blood and doing rituals. Christy Brinkley is a man. This is Christy Brinkley. And she has that makeup line where she looks 20 years younger than her age. The reason why she looks that way is because of, we all know, the makeup, but also a man's characteristics on his face ages better than a female. And it's why she has a healthier look, because it's a man. See it? Big old chin, big face, just with makeup and a wig. Christy Brinkley is a man. She was married to a few famous singers and actors out there. I think, what's that Die Hard actor, Bruce Willis? I think he was married to Christy Brinkley for a short period of time. I mean, she goes back a few years there. Christy Brinkley, the model, is a man. See the big throat, neck area? See it? Straight back, no curves, long hands, long arms. All right? My people watching this are pretty familiar with the psyops now, but it's always good to just reflect on it on a weekly basis, if not daily. There's this commercial, I forget what it's about, but they had the celebrity moms, and all these celebrity moms, most of them, if not all, are men. That's a man right here. You see it? Man, look at that. This is a man right there in the back. Man, I'm wondering if this is what is that horror movie? Is that the actress? Can't think of her, but it kind of looks like her. Anybody know who she is? Put it in the comments. I think that's Snoop Dogg's mom, and that's a man in the back. There you go. And there was another one sitting down. I don't know if I didn't get her in there. I'm not sure if Snoop Dogg's mom is a transgender. It's something I could probably research. And let's go back to identifying these signs that they throw up in commercials, and when you go to church, just watch the preacher. He's going to throw them up for you. He's letting the elite know that he is being submissive to Satan. Let's go. Right in the beginning of this commercial, he's going to throw his hands up in the pyramid right there. I think this is a lawyer. If you need a lawyer, all the lawyers and businessmen, bankers are all in it. They go to the meetings and they're told to throw their hands up in a pyramid. Anybody that's in a marketing business or real estate, all of them. Be careful about going to those real estate meetings. They're really satanic meetings to teach you how to get into the pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is the pyramid, is the Illuminati way of moving up in the world. And I'm going to do one on Kobe Bryant. He has a lot of stuff going on since he's retired. He's in it deep. He's very satanic. And when I mentioned that Satan has the keys to religious organization, this is the Jehovah's Witness, jw.org website. And as you can see, he's throwing up the pyramid quite often through the video. And again, someone can argue that that's just a hand gesture. You know, they're not doing them in all the videos, they do them in some. But it's their responsibility to be aware of what hand gestures symbolize. And being under divine spiritual direction, it would be their responsibility to make sure that they're not reflecting these signs. So I did a long video on it before a couple times, and it's become quite evident that what I'm seeing is what they're doing. Okay, what they're doing is something I see. And you just got to sit back and wonder why. So Satan has a way to infiltrate it. I spoke with Jehovah's Witnesses, and they're saying, no, there's too many different elders and different people in positions that would catch it. No, because you remember King Saul, the first king of Israel, who was anointed by the Most High Spirit. You think you could trust him? No, he turned out to be wicked. So just because you're an elder or you're of the anointed by the Most High Spirit, as long as you're in a perfect man, you can't be fully trusted. So that's why it's our personal responsibility to make sure that we're spiritually awake to any corruption that might try to fly under the radar, right? He was throwing them up all day in that video. Here he is again. So you can't just ignore these signs. And I brought it out before. If you were throwing up Crip signs or blood sign, gang member signs, giving a presentation like he's doing, he would be shot. Because you're not supposed to throw that up if you're not representing that clique or that entity. He's throwing up the signs that, as you can see in the commercials that I've been showing you, the same signs, the pyramid. So if they're watching this video, which I believe they are, they watch my stuff, why are you continuing to allow that? Okay, it's not my position to question the Most High's choice in the way he runs his organization. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to point out what I see. And that's as simple as that. I may continue to do a further investigation video coming up soon as well. But there you go. Pyramid after pyramid after pyramid after pyramid. So Satan has infiltrated this organization. Does it mean that this is not the truth that they're speaking? Well, on the most part, that they speak truth, but it could have been tampered with way long time ago. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we are researching the Bible, and most importantly, have a personal relationship with the Most High. Don't put your full trust in elders and men. Follow the direction, but if there's something that lights up your radar signal or flags go off, listen to it. Be very careful. See, these are what Masons do. And the whole background is Masonic as well. This is another quick video. It's the same brother. He's throwing up the pyramid. It's a quick few seconds, but it just really hits home on how even in spiritual settings, Satan wants his name to be known there. So what does this mean? Well, we can't go to church or we can't trust. You have to put prayer up to the Most High to help you. Don't be despaired and discouraged. Don't think that, man, there's nobody I could trust or turn to. You get the truth out of whatever entity or religious group you're in, get the truth. If there's no truth there, then you move on. The Bible, the word has the truth. You have to be able to dissect the truth. If there's something in your life that you're doing that's not in the Bible, then that's not something you should be doing. For example, Christmas is not in the Bible. Santa Claus is not in the Bible. The Easter Bunny is not in the Bible. Halloween is not in the Bible. So why are you doing it? Because man did that. This is Satan's world. Did you forget? Stick to the Bible and you'll be all right. Okay? I'm not trying to hold church up in here. But a lot of things is going to get down to spiritual warfare. And I think the year 2020 is going to be that year coming up. There you go. At the beginning of this game show, he's throwing up the pyramid. He throws up the 666. There's the goat. That's the goat. He's being sneaky. That's the goat. Putting his hands together like that. Here's that same game show again. He's going to give you that's the 1-9 symbolism right there. See it? He's going to give you the pyramid and the goat coming up. 666, he flashed. Pyramid. I'm done with that one. Move on. You ever watch the Dr. Oz show? He's very satanic. He's throwing his hands up. Let's go back.
Is dieting. And the problems with conventional diets is that they depend on willpower. Next question. How many of you can hold your breath indefinitely underwater? Pretty hard, right? Passable. Why? Because your biology will always beat the willpower. No matter how much you want to diet, it ain't going to work. What you can't do, though, is nudge the biology lever in the right direction. Now, first thing you got to figure out is, what are you measuring? What does success look like? Well, it turns out it's not your weight.
That's the goat right there. There's the pyramid. So these are not coincidences. They have to flash it up. That's what they're told to do. And that's what the brother was doing on the JW.org, right? Same thing. If they're not aware of that, I'm pretty sure they gotta be. But if they are not aware, they need to distance themselves from that. But I strongly believe that there may be some Masonic partnership going on in there. I have family that are Jehovah's Witnesses, and the things that I see, I pretty much allow people to let the truth come to them. Because you just can't go out, hey, let me show you something. It doesn't work that way. People have to be ready for the truth. They have to thirst for it in order to accept it. Right? People have to be ready for the truth and have to thirst for it, and then they'll start looking. Let me see if I find something on YouTube. And then they'll start looking for the truth. And that's when you say, this is what I got for you. All right? This is the actor from The Fresh Prince.
Hi and welcome to AFB. My name is Alfonso Ribeiro, and I couldn't be more excited to be here. Now, you might know me from...
He's going to give you the pyramid. There, he did it twice, 3 times. There you go. They're doing all the same thing on each of these clips I'm showing you. What more proof do you need? Yep, let's move on. This is another commercial. Title loans. Pyramid. Pyramid. Same pyramid that they've been throwing up. Okay? So it's not coincidence. It's not a way that they hold their hands. They're flashing the pyramid to let you know Satan's name is on this product, which is a loan that they're offering. He's just keeping it up there, right? So he does it throughout the whole video. And I don't want to sit here and watch this guy's whole video, but you get the point. The Jehovah's Witnesses, when they were in court, he's going to throw up the pyramid. He's letting the judge know, I'm down with the brotherhood. There you go. See it? Why is he throwing it up sitting down? If it's a hand gesture, it's a pyramid. The judge is Illuminati. The whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. And then you got righteous people living in it. These people are not righteous right here. They're not. Okay? So pay more attention when you watch television. Sorry for the background noise. That's probably me or my daughter. But it just amazes me. This goes on every day on TV. And it's just snowballing more and more and more on the news. Watch your news. They're throwing up the pyramid in the 666. So where is this all going? They're letting you know that eventually Satan is not only just wants his name on the world, but he's most likely going to go ahead and get rid of all other religion so that he can get direct worship to him. That's what he wanted from Jesus or the Messiah, right? He wanted direct worship. So it's been prophesied in Revelation and throughout the Bible that you'll know that you're at the end of this system when they shut down all religion globally, not just in the United States. They're going to shut it down. And it's going to happen through the United Nations building, where all the different governments around the world come together. It's going to come through that entity, not through the United States. And they're going to make a decision and shut that down, which I'm thinking possibly we might see something happen in 2020. I'm not predicting, I'm not a prophet, but there's just a lot of signs I see about the year 2020. That show 2020, you remember that came out a long time ago, years ago in the 70s, 2020. Why do they call it 2020? Because that's a special year for them coming up. I could be wrong. Let's go. So The Jehovah Witness organization received persecution during the Holocaust. Hitler, remember that? And where he killed millions of people and Jews. And witnesses have been indicated that they were killed. A lot of witnesses were killed during that time. But what I found very striking was that they were identified by a pyramid. Why a pyramid? A pyramid. We all know that this pyramid signifies Satan's organization. The pyramid defensive strategy in basketball, that's satanic. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers mastered that. Anything that is commercialized and symbolized by a pyramid is demonic. I'm not saying a pyramid is demonic. Your kids come home and they have to draw a pyramid. That they're not being demonic. That's just geometrics, okay? But when you're placing an organization behind a sign like that, why? Say the Messiah didn't have a pyramid on him. Why? And why are you? If it was just something that was branded on them by Hitler's organization, why are you promoting it? See it, the pyramid? When they were locked up in jail in these concentration camps, the purple triangle, they even did a book or a video on it. I'm not an apostate. You can call me what you want. I'm not an apostate is someone who used to be one of Jehovah's Witnesses and you no longer want to be identified as a Jehovah's Witness and you talk against the organization and the Most High. I don't talk against the Most High, Jehovah. If you want to use that name, it's his Hebrew name, Yahweh. Anyway, I don't proclaim to be a obstinate in their agenda of bringing the truth, but you're not exempt to someone who's awake that is pointing out symbolisms that you should not be doing, is what I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. As we're looking at Christy Brinkley is a man. If you notice the actresses that they have out there, what's her name? Mendez, that played in a lot of movies. Like I think she played in a few movies with Denzel Washington. Eva Mendes. You can see the same look. They got the same makeup artists. And they bring it down and give it to all the actresses. Kim Kardashian look is on a lot of the actresses out there. And she's a fool wants to be a lawyer. That's a psyop. She knows nothing about the law, okay? Nipsey Hussle is not dead. That's a psyop. Mag Bitter, shout out to Mag Bitter. He did a video on Nipsey Hussle, and that was a great breakdown. Although he does a lot of profanities, I think Mag Bitter has a lot of anger. And when I would get upset, I would curse. But you have to learn to curb that. But it's hard to listen to his truth when there's a lot of cursing. But shout out to Mag Bitter for your exposure. Keep it up, brother. And I'm out of here. Just wanted to get my listeners to understand that you got to be more vigilant to the things that they're doing. So if you see all these signs being thrown up, why do you still vote for Donald Trump or any president? Why are you still involved in politics? Because they all do it. Why? So you can separate yourself when judgment comes. You're separating yourself, not getting involved. I'm not saying don't go against the law, but to obey the law. But you don't have to participate in their voting. That's a ritual. They want to know who's still down with them. The Bible tells you that the government is wicked. It's Satan's world. The whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. Wake up. J Side Town, I'm out of here, everybody. Got a couple more videos coming up. Hopefully this will be something for you guys to enjoy until I get the next one up. All right, everybody have a good day or a good evening wherever part of the world you're in. And keep praying, and have that personal relationship with the Most High. I'm out.